Yes, fine. Email. We can still start with that budget. And we no, you actively both costing. Can I to me? All right. Starting out to be best costing. Look for that. No, let's continue. Got variety activity based costing. I'll tell them. Please bear with me again. I've just found the document.
Okay, Doc, thank you.
Okay. Only frame of mind, young. By email. This one just first need to it. No, it's one. Which one? Okay. Which browser are we using, by the way? For the Zoom, where the WhatsApp is. One to Zoom. Okay, one to Zoom. It isn't yet reflected. I said, yeah, I know Zoom well. I'm just trying to see. Yeah. Peter. Want to share? Okay. Can you see something? We can share. Okay. Now we want it to be on full screen. Now we want it. Yeah, we can start. Hello, everybody. I think we are good now to go. We are now starting with this activity-based costing. You will remember last time we had talked about marginal costing and absorption costing. And I said that those are the basic costing methods. Are you all hearing?
Yes, Doc, we are here.
Loud and clear, Doc.
Yeah, there's Mtendero Msoro who is making some noise. Okay, I'll start again. You remember now at our last lecture, I had introduced the two types of, two methods of costing. And I said that those are the basic costing methods. And you remember that we talked about marginal costing and absorption costing. And we said that with the marginal costing, the cost of a unit is only determined by the variable costs. There are no fixed costs. And under absorption costing, the cost of a unit includes variable cost plus fixed costs. And the absorption costing is sometimes called total costing. I think you remember that. And
Yes.
you also remember that under absorption costing, we talked about a base that we use to allocate overheads. And under absorption costing, we use only one base. And the last time I remember we used the labor hour as a base. Now, activity-based costing is actually an improvement of absorption costing. It is an improvement of absorption costing in the sense that it does not only use one base, it uses various bases, more than one base if you like, even up to 10 bases depending on activities. So the bases that we use are called activity bases. Like in the under absorption costing, the activity base was just that labor hour. But under absorption activity-based costing, there are various bases that we can use. So I'm going to demonstrate that. First of all, you see on the screen that we have got that company, Enso Private Limited, which manufactures and sells two products, X and Y. Annual sales, I hope we are all seeing that.
Yes, Doc.
Yes,
Okay.
Yes, Doc.
Okay.
We are.
Okay, I want to remove this. Okay, we can do it. How are you? And they do get so very good at it. In this one, so that's why it ends. Sounds very good. Yeah. So, sorry about the disturbance again. We are operating from a very unfamiliar place. Apparently, we are even at the reception at the center. We couldn't find some other venue, so there were some disturbances. But anyway, let's proceed. You can see on the screen that I've put an example there. Enso Private Limited, which manufactures and sells two products, X and Y. Annual sales in units, labor time per unit, and total manufacturing time per year are provided in those figures. You can see those figures, total hours. Product X, which manufactures 2,000 units it gives us 10 hours. Product Y, 10,000 units for 4 hours. It gives us 40,000 hours. Total hours then is 50,000. Right. From this, you can also see that X product is a low volume product and Y is a high volume product. This means that the company will gain more if it sells more of Y than X. Right. In order to sell more of Y units, the company has to use a better method of costing. Hey, what is, can I reduce this thing? Sorry again, just a second. If you don't see. Yeah, that's right. Right. So what we are going to do here, we are going to demonstrate to calculate the product, the cost of the products X and Y using absorption costing method. Then after we have used the absorption costing method, we are then going to demonstrate to calculate the same costs using activity-based costing method. So below there, you can see the cost of materials and labor for 1 unit of each product. Products X and Y, so direct materials for X is $25 and for Y is $17. Direct labor, which is 6 hours per labor, is $30 and $24. Right. The manufacturing overheads costs that we want to absorb is 800,000 each year. I hope you are seeing all that. Right. So I hope you are following my screen.
Following.
Yes, Doc.
Yes,
Please
we are
go
following.
ahead. Everything is good. Please go ahead.
It's
Okay.
clear though, but you are fast because we can't follow with the slides they are running.
Yeah, sure.
They are
The speed,
jumping.
Doc.
The speed.
Okay, let me be slow. I will try to be slow. Sorry about that. Perhaps let me go back again. I'm saying that we are manufacturing 2 products, X and Y. So we want to demonstrate first to calculate the costs of X and Y using absorption costing method, which uses only one base. And the base here is direct labor hours or just labor hours. Like I've said earlier on, you will see that X is a low volume product and Y is a high volume product. So this means that the company should gain more if it sells more of Y units than X units. But we are saying that if we use absorption costing, this demonstration of saying the company will sell more, will benefit more if it sells more of Y is not really seen under absorption costing, but can be really observed under activity-based costing. So let's start with absorption costing method. And we have already said that the direct materials are 25 for X and 17 for Y, and the direct labor costs are 30 for X and 24 of Y. The manufacturing overhead costs, the total manufacturing overhead costs that we want to absorb using absorption costing to start with is 800,000 each year. Right. So if we use arrows,
Yeah.
at speed, I don't know.
Oh, the arrows are not working because we are moving fast.
All right. All right. Let me try to use very slow. Right. So before you read the data where it is written activity center, we'll just go down a bit and see where it is required. So we are saying that assume the company applies overhead costs to products on a basis of direct labor hours only. Compute the predetermined overhead rate that would be used and then determine the unit product cost for each product using the predetermined overhead rate computed in 1 above. So that portion of the question is requiring us to answer using the absorption costing method, which only has one base, and the base here is direct labor hours base. Let me repeat on that one again. On the required, we are asked under 1 to use absorption costing method, which uses one base, and this base is the direct labor base. So let's go down to the computation just to do the first part, which is 1, made up of A and B. If we go down to the solutions, just leave that section which says 1, activity centers. Just go down again and get to that screen. So on that screen, like I said, we want to absorb $8,000 worth of overhead costs.